Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kelly comes back alone, the implications for Taylor and Ridge. Updates and teasers for The Bold and the beautiful hint that Steffy Forrester will not be accompanying Kelly Spencer when she makes her comeback. Let's examine how her reappearance has affected Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester. In a number of new sequences set in the Forrester estate, Paris will reprise her role as Kelly during the week of Sophia. At this point, Kelly will cut off Taylor and Ridge's conversation and direct their attention to their granddaughter. Fans will recall that when Steffy went out of town, she asked Liam Spencer if she could bring Kelly with her. Kelly has been traveling with her mother and Hayes Finnegan because John Finnegan has also stated that he misses Steffy and the children. The fact that Kelly will be returning home early, however, may point to a number of factors. This could indicate that Kelly is getting ready to go back to school, or that she just wants to spend more time with Liam after his health issues. Of course, there may be another plot-related explanation, especially in light of Kelly's upcoming moments with Ridge and Taylor. Steffy is not participating in any parent trapping programs because Jacqueline MacInnes Wood is presently on maternity leave. Normally, Steffy would be present to push Taylor and Ridge to get married, but it looks like Kelly might have to fill in for her. With Kelly back in the scene, it's easy to imagine some grandparent trapping taking place. Kelly might talk about how happy she is to see her grandparents again. Maybe Kelly will talk about the wedding and say she wants to be a flower girl. This may easily make Ridge feel more guilty about his feelings for Brooke Logan and make him think twice about breaking up with Taylor. Since Ridge is probably going to stay with Taylor for a little while longer, Kelly might have an impact on his choice to put off the drama of the family reunion. Watch for updates on Kelly's return and any exciting news it may bring, because it's always a pleasure to see her, no matter what. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge will get caught up in a romantic tangle in the next episodes, and Kelly's return will probably make matters worse. Luna walks, Katie vs. Taylor and Elektra's mother. Finally, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful is available. In the current episode, Luna Nozawa starts to walk. Lee Finnegan does, however, find some alarming facts. In addition, Taylor Hayes and Katie Logan argue about Brooke Logan. Taylor and Ridge Forrester are raving about Kelly Spencer. The future bride is ecstatic. They are so fortunate to be loved and to have such a lovely family. Ridge agrees sternly. Although Taylor acknowledges that the rescue was a significant event, their connection remains unchanged. Brooke's future is bright. Simply isn't with her. Because I will always wear this ring. Ridge needs to go to work. They can begin catching up when he returns, according to Taylor. Before he departs, she gives him a passionate kiss. Brooke's reminiscence is interrupted by Ridge as Katie leaves. The blonde inquires right away if Ridge informed Taylor of what transpired in Naples. Although she is aware of the rescue, the time was not appropriate to introduce her to Ridge. When will he inform Taylor? According to Brooke, Nick Marone brought an engagement ring with him. Ridge is reminded by the blonde that he promised to do this right, but when? Ridge makes a list of excuses. If he is unable to remove that ring off Taylor's finger, the blonde says Ridge takes her in his arms as her voice falters. Katie arrives to visit Taylor. About Brooke, the doctor inquires. The public relations woman mentions Ridge's bravery. It's what Taylor refers to as textbook codependence. Brooke is defended by Katie. They keep arguing. In the end, Taylor claims that every bridge reunion has ended in tragedy and hasn't lasted. The cycle needs to be broken. Katie is informed by Brooke about Nick's engagement ring. The brunette inquires about her sister's thoughts on the matter. A part of Brooke does love Nick and she was flattered. But what she really wants is Ridge. They keep discussing the horror and Remy Price. Elektra Forrester extols the virtues of her partner. The competition worries her. She is reminded by Will Spencer that he recognized her absence from those pictures right away. Will adores her. Elektra says she might be prepared shortly. Elektra says her father's infidelity caused her parents to get divorced. In addition to destroying her mother, it also somewhat damaged Elektra. Will kisses his lover passionately after making vows. Sheila Carter-Sharp and Lee Finnegan assist Luna in moving throughout the space. The patient expresses her gratitude with gusto. She will take full use of this second opportunity, so they won't regret it. Luna smiles as her rose-colored stethoscopes blind Lee and Sheila. Luna asks Sheila and Lee how she looks after applying lipstick. All she has ever desired is for someone to believe in her. Lee smiles, obviously impressed by Luna's deception. Now everything will be different. She doesn't need to be angry anymore, but she does need one thing. Although she is still recovering, Lee is happy with her progress. Luna says she meant to say that seeing her father is all she needed right now. According to Lee, it may occur in the future but not at this time. Sheila inquires as to if Luna would like to see anyone else. In front of a smiling Luna, Sheila brings up Will with Lee. Lee is not happy. Thinking about a boy is the last thing she needs. Rich has answers, but does Taylor have questions? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor has a difficult day as she deals with some significant news from Rich. Taylor Hayes ought to have anticipated that Brooke Logan and Rich Forrester would be in Italy. She is truly not intelligent if she didn't. Brooke was desperate for this opportunity to get Ridge away from Taylor and out of LA. Taylor must acknowledge that Brooke and Ridge had an extremely intimate moment that had the potential to alter everything. Perhaps she should remove the ring from her finger. Ridge is unsure of how to respond when Taylor asks him about that particular instance. Kay Logan, however, has a lot to say. In her typical passive-aggressive manner, she visits the Forrester estate to make fun of Taylor. Will Taylor simply eject her because she's had enough of being a mean girl? Perhaps Taylor is ready for this to end, but Katie enjoys sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Electra Forrester ultimately determines that she is prepared to advance her relationship with Will Spencer after much deliberation. Finally, she has found the ideal man after waiting for him. Now that they have survived Luna Nozawa, they can spend the rest of their lives together. Perhaps. Lee Finnegan and Sheila Carter are celebrating Luna's awakening in another area of town. Both of her grandmothers are prepared to care for her and help her recover. However, is Luna still insane and prepared to pursue Will? Or has she truly changed for the better since her near-death experience? Since trouble is always on the horizon, Electra and Will might not want to get any sleep so quickly. However, they will soon be closer than ever. Is Electra merely attempting to win Will over? Or is she truly prepared for this? After the change, do Luna some good. Luna has regained her mobility. Her grandmothers provided her with some assistance. She was nursed back to health by Lee. Sheila will now be reluctant to leave her side. We're curious if they'll get along. They appear to be going to butt heads. Luna is doing great. Her vitals appear to be in fine condition. She was prepared to go out for the evening after applying lipstick. With Luna, Lee saw a radiance. Sheila claimed that her crush on Will was a contributing factor. They were never close, so Lee doesn't know. Yes, Luna is still thinking about Will. However, why? Did he not violate her confidence? Luna can't get their kiss out of her head. However, what about the time she discovered he had a wire on? Has that moment slipped her mind? Or did she just imagine this wild dream about Will? Even though her grandmothers are unable to do it, we can tell that Luna has already returned to her old tricks. Luna was cautioned by Lee not to approach Will or any of the Spencer guys. Her grandmothers are going to have a difficult time. Luna will desire to be in the real world. She will be sent back to prison if such is the case. How will this plan be implemented? Luna appears to have developed a new interest. Since all she wanted in life was someone who supported her and cared about her well, she isn't thinking about her father. She believes she can accomplish anything now that she has it at last. Luna will have the confidence to take on Los Angeles. She is aiming for Will, who has remained faithful to Electra. Their relationship may suffer as a result. Yet, Luna won't benefit from her recent rehabilitation. She will never learn responsibility. Instead, she will continue to do what she has been doing. And this time, who knows who might be harmed. Sheila listens in on Katie and Deacon. Will and Electra have been together for some time. They've already survived some crazy times and come out stronger than before. Will appear to be prepared to take their relationship to the next level, after Electra recently expressed her readiness to do so. Katie, meanwhile, has encouraged her son and Electra's friendship. Together, Deacon and Sheila have been providing Italian food to the people of Los Angeles at Il Giardino. Despite Sheila's granddaughter Luna allegedly dying, despite Sheila's realization that Lee had saved her life, things are going well for this pair. Will's party, Katie and Deacon connect, and Sheila spies. Here are some spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Katie Logan requests a favor from Deacon Sharp in tomorrow's episode. Sheila Carter Sharp meantime listens in. Let's discuss the upcoming developments in the CBS soap drama. As you continue reading, Katie will ask Deacon for a favor, so let's start with her. It appears that Katie wants to give her kid a small celebration. If I'm not mistaken, I don't see why Will is throwing a party for himself. Liam Spencer ought to throw the party in my opinion. He did, after all, just make it through something really big. Katie will discuss with Deacon the possibility of hosting a small celebration for Will at Il Giardino whatever. The restaurant owner will undoubtedly concur since it will increase his revenue. But he doesn't know that Sheila is watching from a distance and listening to everything. I do worry about what Sheila will do for her granddaughter even though she has changed. Luna seemed to be completely enamored with both Sheila and Lee Finnegan. However, I'm hoping Lee recalls Sheila saying Luna has a thing for Will Spencer. Lee may have to permanently put her niece or grandchild down if strange things begin to happen to Will or Electra Forrester. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will is probably going to have the party his mother wants to throw. Will Sheila convey the information to Luna, though, because she is listening in? Luna is also taking a lot of morphine while she recovers. So, if she really wanted to, she could go to the party and listen in on Will. But what if Electra does run into Luna? Would Luna come up with the plan to completely deceive Electra? Given that everyone believes Luna is dead, Will would quickly begin to question whether Electra has lost her mind.